It is Thursday, December 10th, 2015. This is your morning edition on I-24 News. Coming up later today, Time magazine names German Chancellor Angela Merkel its Person of the Year, making her the fourth singular woman to receive the title in the history of the prestigious media honor. The Israeli and American presidents light the White House menorah together and tout the everlasting bond between their two states. And later on the show, the Tunisian Dialogue Quartet will be awarded with the Nobel Peace Prize 5 years after the launch of the Arab Spring Revolution. We'll take a closer look at why democracy worked there. Good morning, I'm Yael Lavie, and we actually begin with press today and one of its most prestigious honors. German Chancellor Angela Merkel has been named Woman of the Year by Time magazine, the fourth singular woman to receive the honor in the near 100 years of its existence. Merkel bested 7 other finalists this year, such as Russian President Vladimir Putin, ISIS leader Mohammed Bakr al-Baghdadi, transgender figure Caitlyn Jenner, and, of course, Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump. In announcing the win yesterday, Time explained the decision to pick Merkel because leaders are tested only when people don't want to follow, as stated by the editor of the magazine. Time bestowed the title on the 61-year-old world leader for the way she managed the economic crisis over the summer and the way she's currently handling the refugee crisis and terrorism threat looming over Europe. Considered the most powerful woman in Europe these days, Angela Merkel has been Germany's chancellor for 10 years. In Germany, reactions have been mixed to her receiving this honor, and worldwide, some other contenders had issues with it, namely, of course, Mr. Donald Trump, who tweeted that she is ruining Germany. Now, one can agree with Merkel's views about the refugees in Europe or not, but one thing is clear. She has not taken the easy road, and for that, the honor was bestowed on her. Let's take a look at the following report about this honor given to Angela Merkel. Break it down from there.
Time magazine has named German Chancellor Angela Merkel its 2015 Person of the Year. The magazine noted her role in dealing with the refugee crisis currently affecting Europe, as well as her leadership in the global political arena.
From steering Europe through serial debt crises to welcoming literally 1 million migrants from Syria and other tumultuous places into Europe, and pressing forward with her vision of an open and borderless Europe, we deemed her the person who most affected the news and the world in this past year.
Last month, Merkel celebrated her 10-year anniversary as Chancellor, making her the European Union's longest-serving leader. For years, she was seen as a cautious, risk-averse leader who paid close attention to public opinion. But her clinching of a deal this summer to keep Greece in the Eurozone and her stance in the refugee crisis have changed that view. Time magazine's Person of the Year accolade acknowledges what the magazine considers to be the world's biggest newsmaker. Since the tradition began in 1927, Merkel is only the 4th woman to win. Runner-ups this year include U.S. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump and Islamic State leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi.
Joined in studio by freelance journalist Thor Schroeder. Good morning to you. And of course, we cannot do this without Ami Kaufman, I-24 News contributor and the man who spells press within his name. That made no sense. But of course, with us also Channel 10 diplomatic correspondent Moav Vardi. Good morning to you. Before anything else, so let's go straight to Berlin, where we're joined from Germany and Berlin by journalist Ulrich Sam. Ulrich, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Now, reactions by the German people in Berlin, in Germany, to this honor, which, you know, we in the media tend to take very seriously.
Well, I'm here in Germany on a lecture tour. I'm traveling through all of Germany, and there are very strong winds against Merkel everywhere, wherever you look. Either it's politicians who say 10 years is enough, or people in the street who say Merkel should be gone. Someone else, they cannot tell you the name, should be exchanged by someone else.
And my question to you is what the German people are not liking about Angela Merkel exactly what made her win the Time magazine honor? What is the discontent with the German chancellor these days? Why?
Well, you have a few points. First of all, today Germany is going to war. Today there will be the first engagements of German Tornado airplanes in Syria, helping France and England means that Germany is going to war, and there is a lot of opposition in Germany who say, if Germany goes to war, then ISIS, Daesh, the Islamists will hit Germany with their terror. So there's a lot of opposition against that.
Right.
Second, the million or so immigrants. The Germans, of course, feel very well as the good people. We have opened our hearts and we accepted all these refugees, etc. But in the meantime, people find out almost only young men between 20 and 26 are coming to